Namaste everyone. I want to make a video today about something very interesting that I was wondering for many months, and I know everybody was also wondering. Everybody loves Michelle Phan, and she is the YouTube guru that does makeup. And everyone was wondering, what happened? Why did she just suddenly disappear? She has so much creative things going on with her. So I just saw that very strange, because I was always a follower from her, and I decided to look at her age and look at her chart. So when I looked at her age, I realized that she was going through a Saturn return. Okay, so right there and then I knew that she was going to be gone for a while, because the Saturn return usually lasts for 2.5 years. Okay, and for those of you who don't know about astrology, because I know that a lot of people are going to be watching this video that follow Michelle Phan and don't know anything about astrology, but for everybody, but a Saturn return is when you turn age 27 to 30, and a lot of suicides are known to occur during this time because people feel like they didn't reach their life purpose. And that's exactly what she said in her latest video of why I left, because she felt like money was consuming her. Okay, and that kind of deviated her from her life purpose of being happy. Now let me explain something about the money thing. Everybody says that money is the root of all evil, that money is the one that just creates problems in the world, and I actually have to disagree with that. I think that money is wonderful. Okay, everybody needs money to eat. People need money to survive in this world, in this reality. Okay, in this 3D world that we live in this material world that we live in. Okay, the issue occurs when we don't have our limitations. Okay, because money expands you. Okay, if you are a conscious person, okay, that believes that money is not needed because it causes suffering, you have to understand that if you really want to help the world, you need that money. Okay, if you want to stop animal cruelty, you're going to need that money. Okay, you're going to need that money to promote it. You're going to need that money to maybe buy fur farms and save a couple of animals. You're going to need that money to to help the poor, to build facilities for the poor. You're going to need that money to get around. Okay, so if you're in the conscious community, you do need that money. Okay, and you want to help out, you really do need that money. So it's not really the money. Okay, and what it is that we have to learn as people how to stay balanced within too much expansion, and learn how to discipline and constrict ourselves. Think of Jupiter and Saturn, for those of you who are familiar with astrology and are watching this video. Saturn constricts, Jupiter expands. Okay, so for example, for Michelle, she was experiencing a very constricting episode with Saturn, because Saturn was already returning around her chart. Okay, it came back to the place where it first came. It's where she started to ask herself, why am I really doing this to begin with again? Like, why did I start doing this again? I forgot. See, she forgot why she started it. So now she has to kind of remember or find herself again in order to continue. And that's very normal. This happens to everybody when they reach 27. And they suddenly start to question where that Saturn return is going to happen in her chart. It's going to touch upon that life. Now, I don't know what her ascendant is. I tried to look for it online. If anybody knows what her ascendant is, sure, post it down in the comment below. But I think that's sufficient enough to know that her Saturn is returning. Okay. Another thing I noticed is that Michelle's Venus is in Pisces. So as she stated in the video, is that she's a people pleaser. Okay, Pisces always gets taken advantage of. But at the same token, Michelle also has Mars in Gemini. Okay, and that's a square between Venus and Mars. And Mars is that planet of desiring, of wanting, of drive. And Venus is that planet of love, of beauty, of wanting to create beautiful things. Okay, and when you have a square, meaning conflict, that kind of conflicts. So that's another issue that she's kind of facing. She's facing these two conflicting energies of wanting to be a multitasker. This Gemini expressing person but at the same time, she wants to be artistic, okay? And yeah, it could go together if she learns how to blend it in real good. If she learns how to blend it in and be like an alchemist, she's going to do great, okay, once she finds herself again. And I think she will, because she's already, I've noticed that she's into spiritual stuff. She went to her recent trip pictures on Instagram. So I think that she's gonna do good. And I really hope that she looks into astrology, and I know she is, but I really hope that she looks into that Saturn return thing, and that's really going to give her more of an insight, and I think a little bit of peace inside her, knowing that everything's going to be okay. Because when Saturn is returning, you kind of feel lost. You kind of feel like there's no light to guide you. Okay, you're just going with the flow, pretty much. So by the time she reaches 30, by the ending of that cycle, she's going to be more powerful, because if you survive a Saturn return, you're a different person afterwards, and you have a new sense, you have a lot of confidence, you're way stronger, nothing can knock you down. You have a lot of experience. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to make more videos like these. I hope to make more videos like these often. I got a new camera, and I don't know why I was postponing to get a new camera, because I really had the money, but I don't know, I was just too lazy to get one. So I hope you liked this video and you enjoyed it, and namaste.